Morag and me were heading down for Ayr. We've been up there and we were going to stop in at Snib's cave. This guy Snib, or Snib Scott as he was known, not his real name, we'll come to that. He had a cave down here somewhere, and he lived here for about 40 years. So we're going to park up and we'll go and visit it. This cave is sometimes confused with the infamous Sonny Bean's cave, but that's a few miles further north. But we'll give it a wee visit and let you see how we got on. Look at her, she's sitting there behind me already. Right, we finally found this one. This is Snib's cave. This was a hermit, Snib Scott. Well, that was his real name, was it? What do you expect? This guy was here for about 40 years. I've got it written down and I'll read it as we walk along. Now we'll talk about access. Obviously, the locals don't want you to visit. I had to crawl under that. This is locked as well. Oh, well, what do you expect? Now this guy's Snib Scott. Well, who was he really? Henry Ewan Tarbert. That was the last guy that was here. He passed away in 1983. They found him one morning through hypothermia and everything. He died a couple of days later. Now, this guy always answered to Snib Scott, who we reckon had been one of the previous hermits that used the place. But this guy, Henry Torbett, was an interesting guy. He had been an accountant, about to get married, age 33. What does he do? Takes to the road. Aye. He had just had enough of it. And he did a bit begging, a bit working, just making enough to keep the beast away from the door. So what happened? During the war he spent time in jail. You know what for? He went to try and buy some stuff in Tesco's or some other blinking place in Dundee. And because he didn't have any coupons, you know what coupons are? Ask somebody that's older, they'll tell you. You needed coupons to get certain bits of food. And he didn't have them. The manager got a wee bit umpty. So the boy got a wee bit umpty and threw a bag of flour at him. No, a wee one, £7. Nice shot. Anyway, he got time for it. So naturally, he didn't like society. He was a very proud man though. In that incident, he had about £8 in his pocket, which by the way would have been a blinking fortune in these days. So, you know, he was doing alright for himself. Anyway, he was everywhere on the road, working, begging, whatever. And he ended up down here in Ayrshire, living in a abandoned coal miner's cottage. Well, he got thrown out. So he found this place. What do you think of it? Looks alright, doesn't it? As you can see, Morag has no fear whatsoever. She's right in there. Over the years, they built up the front of the cave. We don't know who did it. We'll get inside. Oh, that's not working out very well. So we'll switch that off. No, there we go. Is that good enough? Yeah! Let's see. An old fireplace there. Alright. A wee carry out. Now we'll put that off. There we go. Morag, where are you? Come here. Hey! You can be the scout. That's a big enough place and it's much warmer. This would be a great place for a camp out. It could be cleaned up. And this is what this old guy was living in. Happy as Larry for 40 years. Hey Morag. So this is Snib's cave. Put a cover over there. Oh, a bird's nest. And it's dry because it's been wet outside. This could be easily turned round into quite a nice visitor spot if people wanted. Snibby's cell. They say he was a proud man. He didn't like taking things off his folk. He liked to work for it, and he'd be out there, look at that. He'd fish, he'd get his wood off the foreshore and make a life for himself. There'd be a lot of mollusks, you know, shellfish. They do quite well. They say he hunted rabbits. This place was full of rabbits at one time. But what a beautiful wee setup. Very private man. Folk used to leave stuff at the end of the road for him. And I'll show you how well he was respected. We'll go back and look at someone else. This was the main Stranraer to Girvan Road at one time. So there'd be people passing by all the time. If you follow that round, it goes right up the top, but you can't get into it, it's blocked off by the farmer. Or somebody else who just maybe doesn't want visitors. Anyway, let's go back up and have a look at something else. This is a memorial cairn. Oh. When the last Snib died, the local people, they must have respected him. As a mark of respect, they built this cairn. They had a wee whip around for him. Henry Ewan Torbett, Snib, of Benign Cave. Born in 1912, died 1983. And the bottom says it all. Respected and independent. Just what the man wanted to be. And what a beautiful spot to have a memorial to a simple man. As Burns said, a man's a man for all that. Aye. God bless you, Snib.